Good morning, everybody. I want to make this as clear as possible. If you live in the Phoenix, Arizona Valley, you go to Grand Canyon University, you put in your map guide 3003 West Coulter Street. It's actually on the avenue side of the I-17. Grand Canyon University. You go to the security gate and you tell them that you're visiting Coulter Commons. Coulter Commons is on the wall at the gate on the south side. On the street, Coulter Street. All right? And that leads into the middle of the campus. So you go there, you pull into the parking lot, and between 7 and 7:15 at the latest, I wait downstairs to let everybody in. We go to the third floor library, and we have a 1-hour Bible study from 7:15 to 8:15. And tonight it will be on the little book in Revelation, the 10th chapter. And I'm going to do a teaching on it now, but I'm breaking out my whiteboards, and it will be slightly different tonight. So if you feel the Lord is calling you to more than reading the Bible, to start studying, maybe you're a teacher of the Bible, that's good. Come to a teacher's class, because I'm going to take you above the line in spiritual revelation. Most Christianity is below the line in man's illumination, Bible college, memorizing the Bible, but over half the men on TV were never called of the Lord to enter the pulpit. They still speak of the Lord as Jesus and not Lord Jesus. They don't give him his deity. Deity, Lord of Lords, King of Kings, great high priest forever and ever. I teach the spiritual revelation forever and ever kingdom. The spiritual kingdom, the heavenly kingdom. The Lord said, I make all things new, I believe, somewhere around chapter 19 or 20 in Revelation. All things new. New heaven, new earth, new Jerusalem. I make all things new. Fourth time for locked in major doctrine. All right, tonight, what is tonight? Is it Monday night the 8th? Something like that, 8th or 9th. Monday night, tonight, 7:15, Coulter Commons. Free parking in the parking lot of Coulter Commons. If you're visiting the third floor library where I start teaching at 7:15. You must make it between 7 and 7:15, or you may not get by the locked doors downstairs, or wait till someone comes out and walk in and take the elevator up to the third floor library, where Bernard Eugene Behringer Jr., servant teacher, teaches spiritual things. All right, let's turn to, let me have a little drink of my 50-50 sweet red wine and cherry and what's the other red one? Cranberry. Cherry, cranberry, ocean, something or other. To give it that good, soft cherry taste. And a little bit of sweet red wine. The Lord drink wine, real wine, fermented wine. Do you know the difference between Welch's grape juice, fruit of the vine, non-fermented fruit of the vine, and good wine that you pay money for that has alcohol in it or fermented? The Lord made the best wine, the good wine, the wine you have to pay money for the wedding. Okay, Revelation, 10th chapter. We're going to read and make some comments. If you like what I'm saying, it'll do you good to come again tonight, take notes, and share with us, especially if you're among the elect chosen, called, sons placed, mature and responsible. Let me say that one again for a true witness. Both John, Peter, and Paul use the word elect or election. There are those that are called to do the will of God in their lifetime. There are those that just come to salvation and their name's written in the book of life. And I'm teaching about the little book that tastes sweet to the mouth and bitter to the stomach. The bitter is the judgment. Elect, chosen, called, sons placed, joint heirs. 10:1 of Ephesians, and I saw another mighty angel come down from heaven, clothed in a cloud, who returns with clouds, the Lord Jesus Christ, and a rainbow. The gay people have stolen what God meant for good, the rainbow. Why was the rainbow given after Noah? And a rainbow was upon his head, and his face was as it were of the sun bright shining, of which the Lord said, I am the bright and morning star. Not just a son of the morning, but the bright and morning star, brighter than the glory of Satan. And his feet a pillar of fire. We stand yet in judgment by the same word. We were judged with water in a flood. By the same word we stand in judgment to fire. Elements melt with a fervent heat. Verse 2, 10:2 of Revelation on the little book. Little book, little book, little book, little book. 4 times for locked in major doctrine. We're talking about the little book. And a book was opened, and the books, whether 66 or 88 from Ethiopia, the books plural, and a book of remembrance, or the book of life. I read on, 10:2. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set his right foot on the sea, or the people, and his left foot on the earth, and cried with a loud voice as when a lion roars. And when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices. The thunders spoke, and John heard what the thunder said, and he was told to seal it up and not write it. John knew things that were not written in the book of Revelation. He saw and heard things that didn't get written in the book of Revelation. God is omnipresent. He's everywhere. He's control of everything. He has an infinity, eternal, perpetual purpose. God does everything with purpose, plan and purpose. I read on. Verse 4, and when the 7 thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, seal up those things which the 7 thunders uttered, and write them not. And the angel which I saw standing on the sea, or the people, the sea of people, and upon the earth, lifted up his hands to heaven. Verse 6, and swore by him that liveth forever and ever. Who is that? Read Hebrews. We have a new high priest ascended that liveth forever. He's a high priest forever and ever. 2 V's for Yahweh. I do not promote Yahweh. That is lower understanding. I promote Yahweh. Vet, the 6th letter of the Hebrew alphabet. I find no figure for the sound Wah or no figure for the sound J for Jesus in Hebrew. Even in the Paleo. But I'm talking about the Hebrew language. I'm not talking about Aramaic or a language before the Hebrew language. Abram, the Hebrew, the wanderer in faith. Verse 7, verse 6 again. And swear by him that liveth forever and ever, that's the great high priest, who created heaven and the things, that's 10 minutes, so I gotta hurry, and the things therein are, and the earth, and the things that therein are, and the sea of peoples, and the things which are therein, that there should be no time no longer. There should be time no longer. God is outside of time, faster than the speed of light, and he can pronounce time no longer. What does that mean? Could be the final judgment, where all things new start. He starts all over again, making all things new. That's in Revelation. Verse 7, but in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, with the seventh trump, when he shall begin to sound the trump, the mystery of God should be finished. Let me repeat that 2 more times. The mystery of God should be finished, fulfilled, complete. The mystery. Do you know the mystery? Have you learned Christ? Can you teach the mystery? How many times is the mystery in the New Testament, from Acts to Revelation? 24 plus 3 in the Old Testament Gospels, for a total of 27, of which the Lord spoke the first 3 in the Old Testament Gospels before the cross. The mystery. Should be finished, should be finished, should be finished. Complete, fulfilled. As he hath declared to his servants the prophets. The little book, the little book, the little book, down to verse 10. Verse 11, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples, plural, nations, plural, tongues, plural, kings, plural. And I added, of the heavenly kingdom, all things new, Revelation 21:25. All things new, in 12 minutes and 30 seconds. And we will be taking this subject up tonight at 7:15 at 3003 West Coulter Street in Coulter Commons Building on the 3rd floor library at 7:15. Y'all are invited. Anyone that lives in Phoenix, Arizona. Take time for the Lord. Love ya.